He sits and reads, he's scanning, looking for spaces.
He intercepts.
And intercept. Kobe Mainu best defensive statistics was what? Is
Interceptions.
interceptions. So he can do that job. It doesn't need to be a jumper. The reason why Amorim is actually his name is Amorim. It's actually pronounced with an N, not an M. I don't know why I keep saying Amorim. So the reason why Amorim is asking for more is because of the league we play in. You need that in that.
That's what I'm saying.
You need to have both. And I saw some shades of it in preseason.
Yes. Then eventually they need to sell Manu at top dollar.
So and that's I think that's the reason why Manu was asking for a loan, because so he can get playing time, especially with the World Cup
coming up
next year. And United is also very right to say no.
Of course.
Right? We've entered his final 24 months of his contract, so everything becomes a little bit tentative right now. He's not going to have a shortage of clubs to join. Rotational player in the title winning side.
Yes, but that's what.
So in the title winning side, see what is a title winning side? In a decent side, he'll start. In a title winning side, to play in the Premier League, probably not. He doesn't start.
He wouldn't.
But he will play.
But when you pick, why I'm saying this is because Man U needs to sell Bruno Fernandes.
Of course.
Man he needs to go.
I thought it was too soon to sell him this summer.
Not because he's a bad player. I think Bruno's one of the top 5 midfielders in world football, but he's not. This Man U team don't need him.
I agree with you on that. I thought it was too early to sell him this summer because continuity. They had sold him too.
I think at this point there's nothing to preserve.
See, that's a good song.
Just rip the whole thing off. You just lost to Grimsby yesterday. What are you preserving?
I don't have an issue.
Just at this point, you can't get any lower than this.
In my personal opinion, if you sold Bruno for 100 mil and you sold Garnacho for 40,
that's 140.
Right?
Terminate all the other boys.
If you terminate everybody else with that money and you still are,
you're making the point about the country.
Or if you just take that entire money and make them a mafia style offer, which is an offer that they can't refuse, Brighton, I mean, and you get Baliba and you pay Baliba with Maino, you have a Premier League midfielder that can start every game for the rest of the season. Yeah, this is what I think Man U should do, because Man U has the money, Man U has the pull. When I say money, I don't mean billions, obviously, but Man U has the pull. What Man U needs to do, Man U needs to build, and you make enough money to start buying Champions League players. That's the next step. The players, we have Champions League players performing at championship level. That's what is going on. So it's like, and that's why I still think these players, because when I watch Ten Hag, I know I've watched Ten Hag coaching Ajax. His insistence on playing Casemiro and playing Rashford, I'm like, is it because these guys are getting highly paid? Because they weren't working out, but then Ten Hag had a flaw. Bro wasn't playing Diallo. I don't know why. He wasn't playing Diallo. The team was struggling. Anthony wasn't performing. Sancho was in and out of the team. Martial was, oh my God, but he wasn't playing Diallo. Why? Yes, but see, I also maintain the opinion. I'm still of the opinion that Diallo is a backup player. Yes. For a title winning team. Yes. He's backup quality. He's a backup quality for a title winning team. It's Madueke level. Yes. It's backup quality. Yeah, the man, but they have emotions attached to players. Like the champions. Like the championship, not championship, but title winning players. Do not. I think a big mistake United made was the money they spent for what we can bring into play. Yes. Right? Then Hag like center. Part of what we're talking about right now, about making those tough calls, and things like this. I still think he's still trying to. You guys have a athlete cut. I try to put the plaster over it, the banner over it. That's why. You just finished 17th. Clearly, if you finish 17th, manager or no manager, the league position never lies. You have the 17th best squad in the league. Why 17th? 15th. You have the 15th best squad in the league. If you use the league position. Yes. That's what you guys have. Yes. So when you now go buy Cunha, you buy Mbeumo. Sure. You're saying, yes. You're saying, the goals because back in there, Man U considered a lot. Man U considered goals on more than half of the chances that they actually considered. Yeah. Okay, so you're saying, so you know that when you concede in the back, you will concede. You will score. They will score against you. So you want to go replace your own because Man U missed a ton of chances in the front. Fine, you want to fix that. Cool, I get that. But when you have to go for players, when you get players like Cunha, Mbeumo, when you get them to come in and they are giving up Champions League football or European football, they want to be there. The next thing that you need to do is you need to show intent. I don't think Man U is showing intent by trying to dilly-dally with the players that they got. You don't dilly-dally. See, listen, like you're going back to the point that you've already made before. we can't sell these players because the wages are too high. So you either
Mm-hmm.
or you try to make them work
Don't play them.
until their contract goes down. Now, you just can't not play them
Why not?
because they either need to be sold or be in support of that. But we don't even have players that's coming through that's better than them. We
Now
saw
who?
than say Dalot.
Sure.
No,
No, I'm not saying don't play. Dalo is still serviceable.
Exactly.
It's not good enough, but it's serviceable.
I'm using him as an example.
I feel.
That's what I'm trying to say. Now, bottom line is this: maybe the 10th or 9th best squad in the league.
Arguably, yes.
So, if you have the 9th best squad in the league, your first 2 Premier League games, a loss and a draw, is actually more in line with having the 9th best squad with the league, right? Yeah. So, a draw and a loss is in line with having a loss to Arsenal and a draw to Fulham away from home is in line with
where you are at.
where you're at, right? So unless all your players raise their level and sneak into Europa League, then you ban everybody else next summer, and then you try to then challenge for an actual top 4 slot. And there's a particular reason why they said it's Project 28, not 25, not 26, not 27, 28. Because when you think about it, it makes sense. You're not going to ban the 11 players that we mentioned earlier in one easily. Why? Because of teams around the country, around the continent, or around the world that they can go to. So it's a 2 to 3 summer job. You get your initial first phase right now. So in a team of 20 future Premier League champions, you have 5. That's the first phase. Now you're still short 15.
That's true. It's a lot of players.
So
you buy 5 a summer.
So when you actually break it down and you look at it honestly, you begin to see that it's not just a thing that you just do. Now, these guys think, and you just come here, terminate contract, delete, transfer instead, this, that. They think that's what they do because they've given themselves a transfer kit of $1 billion.
Yes, but I get what you're saying. But this is the point that I strongly stand firm on. Whether the player is getting paid or not should be relevant to you. If the player is not helping you achieve your goals, don't play them.
About the